Chris.
Yeah.
If I punched you in the face, you'd shit your pants. You would.
No, I wouldn't.
You've never been punched properly by somebody who can punch, and I can punch.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. I'm Bryan, Callen, and this is brought to you by Amazon.com. Click on the link.
Well, okay,
get through,
but let me
make
do
a lot of money.
All right.
Shut up. And Gamefly. If you click on those links, we get like millions of dollars. So please do it. And
all right, and I'm Chris D'Elia. So
this is Chris D'Elia.
You did that really badly, and so do Gamefly and click through and.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm excited and I'm a little nervous.
What are you?
We have an amazing guest.
Well, first of all, why don't we say that fucking our Will Sasso is not with us, right?
Will Sasso's not with us. Will Sasso is in Canada. Mm-hmm. I think pulling his pud or something ridiculous.
Is that what he went to do? Go do?
Yeah, he goes to Canada to find a dark corner and pull his fucking pud. But we have, for my money, one of the more colorful and more exciting profiles in the last 50 years, at least. And certainly a man who stands at the top of the American boxing pantheon.
Thank you.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Thank you for having me. It's unbelievable. It's wonderful to have me here. Wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for Bryan. I know that I met you before because you did the Hangover movies, which I'm in, and this is a wonderful occasion to be here with you guys, you and Chris D'Elia.
D'Elia.
Chris D'Elia.
D'Elia. It's D'Elia.
Mike, you've had a really great second chapter.
Thank
I know
you.
a lot. I know you were, and I know a lot of other people's were. What happens to Mike after boxing?
Yeah, I'm not that person no more. I'm not that person.
You don't box anymore, is what you're saying.
I don't box anymore.
Yeah.
I retired after
I know that.
fought.
You fought that white guy.
You're now an entertainer of a different kind. You're actually an actor. You have a one-man show.
I have a one-man show.
Which is so exciting. And you're doing it here. You're making money as an actor.
I mean, it's funny because when you said, like you talk about how at the beginning of the show you said, Chris, if I punch you in your face, you shit. And it's like, that makes me laugh because I know you're doing comedy. I love your podcast, but like actually it also brings up to a serious topic at that particular time in my life when I was fighting.
Right.
And it's the fighter's mentality, So if I was to come at you, like you, Bryan Callen, just as an example, you wouldn't know what to do with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if I'm in that frame of mind, you wouldn't know what to do with me. We're not even the same species. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would come in the ring, I would say, why would they put this plate of food in front of me?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I would try to punch through, not in a brutal way, but like I would think about punching you on one side of your face to make it explode out the back of your head.
Okay. Well,
I'm not that
pretty brutal,
anymore.
right? But you would, so you don't do that kind of stuff anymore.
You were the hardest hitting. They always say you and Ernie Shavers were the hardest hitting fighters of all time.
I would rely on speed. Customata, my mentor, my great teacher, my guardian, Customata taught me about speed. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you were very fast.
Speed kills. Yeah, and when it got a hold of me, Cuss broke me down and built me back up again, the way he wants, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when he says bite, I'll bite. When he said, like, attack, I'd attack. So if you came in the ring, I'd say, why did they bring this half bitch into the ring to fight the great Mike Tyson? You were just as good as dead. But I'm not that person anymore. I'm a peaceful person now.
Right.
So, and how long have you been a peaceful person?
I'm sorry, I have a deviated septum. That's why my nose
That's fine. So how long have you been?
If Chris D'Elia, if you got
D'Elia,
Chris D'Elia, if you
it's funny. No, I'm sorry.
What?
Chris D'Elia.
His name is Chris D'Elia.
No,
Chris D'Elia.
Like the singer, the R&B singer.
He's
Chris D'Elia. What's your last name?
No, don't get him.
Yeah, it's
D'Elia.
Yeah,
D'Elia.
Your name is Chris D'Elia. You should just. Why don't you just first name should just be Chris?
Yeah.
No, that.
If you came in the ring and meet Chris D'Elia, I would look at you. I would be like, "Who is this? I would be so enraged just looking at your hair. I would be like, "Why the fuck they put this man with fucking long girl hair in here?" I would punch you. I
agree with you.
I would punch you so fucking hard just because of the hair alone would throw me. It would throw me into a rage.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
That's funny.
But I'm not that person anymore.
No, I understand. The way you talk about it and the way you're describing it makes it sound like you're kind of like getting joy out of it.
I'm sorry, I have a deviated septum because when you're a fighter, you know what I'm saying, you got a wide face, can absorb a lot of punishment, but it's different now.
How many times do you think you've been punched in the face?
But a lot of times. But hold on, you say you're not that person anymore.
I'm not that person no more. I don't have the heart for that no more. I don't love that no more.
I
you
understand.
Know what I'm saying? I love my birds. I love pigeons.
I understand.
I love my family.
And that's very sweet, and I understand. Yeah. But the way you talk and describe about what you would do to me and Bryan if we walked in the ring.
You don't even understand. We're not even the same species. You don't even understand what you do with a man like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got in the ring with you, it would be a situation where it's life or death. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even understand the situation between life or death, you know, like the way a fighter thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's different between you and me.
I know it's a difference. I know that, but I
want to read you a poem.
Okay. So, and this is a sweet poem.
I want to read you a poem. This is a poem by my favorite poet, Oscar Wilde. It's called "The Battle of Reading Gale," and this I want to read to you. In Reading Gale by Reading Town, there is a pit of shame, and in it lies a wretched man eaten by teeth of flame.
Okay.
In a burning, winding sheet he lies, and his grave has got no name.
No, don't
and there, till Christ called forth the dead, in silence let him lie. No need to waste the fool.
Mike,
hold on a second. The foolish tear.
Yeah,
or
that's
heave
cool.
the windy
so that's good.
It's my favorite poem.
Yeah.
Okay.
The man had killed. Let me finish, or I might just break your jaw right off.
See, now that's the thing I'm talking about. It sounds like you're not the guy. You're not that guy anymore. Is what you're saying.
I'm a peaceful person. I'm just trying to read poetry.
You're threatening him?
No, I'm saying if Bryan Callen came in and like, don't let me finish my poem. You know, that's the kind of. If I was faced with that skullduggery in the street, you know, I mean, I might just have to break you down.
Yeah, this is not the street though. I'm good.
So can I ask you a question though? If Bryan was going to interrupt you doing the poem and thwart you doing your poem, would you beat him up?
I'm sorry, my nose is messed up.
And I know you have a wide nose. Yeah, boxers have wide noses.
Yeah, I got deviated septum. What was your question, Chris Aaliyah? See, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because like now at this point, I'm a different person. You know, I'm not like that no more.
Yeah,
but when I was a kid, and Customato brought me in, I didn't trust nobody. I was a thug from the streets. You know, we'd go to the drug dealers, we'd go right to their fucking houses, knock on the door. Sure. They open the door and they just see one person, and then we all come in. It's a horde mentality. It's like my birds. You know what I'm saying? Like I got pigeons, I got birds, and sometimes these birds live together for 10 years, some 15 years. You know, these birds love each other. They live like a family. But if you throw that food down for them, then they all like go at each other like they're fighting each other. You know, that's the mentality. I always cared for Lennox. I always cared for Evander. I didn't give a shit about Trevor Berbick, that piece of shit. You know, because he beat Muhammad Ali down. Okay, but I'm gonna finish my poem, or I'm gonna smash both your faces.
Hold on.
Whoa. Let me just. I just have a quick question. Yeah. What do you? Obviously, you have a great deal of aggression still. What are you doing with it now? I mean, are you?
Yeah,
what is?
It's the rest of this here, the Oscar Wilde poem.
I know, but we don't have a lot of time to read it.
By all that this be heard.
Okay, we
some
get
do
it.
it with
I
a
know
bitter
Oscar
look.
Wilde. Yeah.
Some do it with a flattering word.
Yeah.
The coward does it with a kiss. The brave man with a sword. So you know what I'm saying? There's different words to express emotions. You know
No, that's definitely obvious. But
how do you deal with anger?
Yeah, what are you doing to deal with your? Because you're obviously
I'm not an angry person.
But you're a very passionate person.
I'm a very peaceful person now. You know what I'm saying? But like Chris Aaliyah, Bryan Callen, if you came in the ring with me, I would get so enraged immediately.
No, I know.
I would probably just want to punch your face until it turns into foam, pink foam.
Okay, but we're not fighters, and
you're not even the same league as me. It's like I don't even understand. You guys go up on stage and tell knock jokes to people.
No, it's not. That's
like when you go up on stage and tell jokes to a bunch of drunk girls.
Hey, Mike.
Persian guys.
Fuckface.
Hey, what you call me?
I'm not that afraid of you, bro. Don't fucking.
I'm a peaceful person, but I will I'll punch you against your car.
Hey, stupid face.
What do you do for a living?
Stupid face.
You say other words to people.
Do not fucking insult me, because I'm not afraid of you.
All right. Well,
because I fucking do jujitsu.
All right, but can I just say one thing?
What?
I'm sorry I had to do that.
Oh my God! His face.
He's bleeding.
What happened to his face?
No, because I'll explain it to you.
Holy fuck, dude!
His face doesn't even look like his face anymore.
No, it's because he.
It looks like a bloody tarantula.
Yeah, because he said it's all fun and games to like have fun, pretend and stuff, but like I just want to let him know there's a difference.
Oh my God, Bryan! We gotta get him to a.
I'm gonna read my poem.
I'm stepping all over his teeth. Bryan, make sure.
Oh, you sound like me. You got a deviated septum.
Bryan, come here. Oh my God, Mike Tyson, please don't ever move. Mike, move so I can grab it.
He's making poo. Hey, Bryan. Hey, what do you think of this?
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's making poo everywhere. There's poo coming out of his mouth.
Brian, are you okay?
Yeah, all glory to God.
Yeah, I got my black belt in karate.
You got a black belt at J. Crew is what you mean to say.
Man,
fucking gotcha, bro.
No,
Gotcha.
It's not kidding me.
Some podcasts are slow,
Bring a
and
tree.
you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
All right, welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. I'm Bryan Callen.
And I'm Chris D'Elia.
And Will Sasso could not make it today. In fact, he's at SeaWorld.
Yep.
I think he's a huge Shamu fan.
He said he wanted to go look at all the animals, is what he said.
Yeah, he loves killer whales.
He does.
He's a moron. I never miss him when he's not on the podcast.
No, but he's not here, so let's introduce our guest that we have filling up for back to popular demand,
back
right?
by popular demand, or I should say black by popular demand. Shawna is in the house.
What the fuck is that?
I was just saying.
Hey, y'all, what's up? Shawna back in the house. Raising the roof, y'all. Brian, that's racist.
I was
racist.
I was a little
that's
racist. I'm messing around.
That's racist.
Okay.
That's racist.
That's a new one.
That's a new one. I thought you got kind of crazy right there.
I'm so happy to be back with y'all. Y'all like my baby brothers. I've come up with comedy with y'all. I've known y'all since I was doing I started out in 1986.
Yep.
In Catch a Rising Star.
No, we know that.
With Bill Maher and Dennis Leary.
Right.
How old
Sinbad.
are you,
Now, let me...
I ain't never this motherfucker always trying to find out my fucking age.
He
was one time he grabbed me by my titties. He was real drunk and he's like, "Son, how old are you? Let me count the rings on this nipple."
Okay, no, I didn't get drunk, nor did I grab your titties.
Okay.
But I got some. Have a look at these brown nipples.
No.
Have a look at these brown
All right,
nipples.
Shawna. Let's just take it back a little bit, okay? Let's calm down. Look, now the interesting thing about this is you have 11 comedy albums out, okay?
That's right.
Now the time you were on our podcast, the first time you were on our podcast, you actually got a lot of recognition and internet buzz off of that, way more so than your first 11 albums.
I owe it all to the 10-Minute Podcast and this motherfucker Will Sasso. I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Nobody else does either.
I don't know who the fuck this man is, but he beautiful looking. I love to meet him one day.
Right. Yeah.
But that's right. These people been hitting me up on. I read your Twitters.
Yes.
I read your iTunes, and everyone's like, Shawna. Hey, Shawna, what? Shawna, who? Shawna.
Nobody. I guess I don't know. That don't really say that on Twitter, but so
right. What's going on, Shawna?
So what is going on? You got some good feedback.
I got some good feedback, and y'all, I got some amazing news. I can't even believe this, y'all. After so many years in the business, I've been doing this 20 years now.
Just a while, under 30 years.
I started out opening for all sorts of motherfuckers, and finally they giving me a development deal, y'all. We shooting a pilot.
A pilot?
We shooting a sitcom comedy pilot.
Congratulations.
Hold on one second.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
you're doing a pilot, and so you're shooting the pilot. When are you shooting it?
We about to shoot it in a couple of weeks. We out
so
here in Hollywood.
You already have it written then, and
it's all written.
Is it called Shawna?
Yeah, how'd you know it was called Shawna?
Just a lucky guess.
Yeah, it's called Shawna. Okay. That's what they was like. This brand recognition. Y'all got to just understand.
Right.
People be like, Shawna, hey, Shawna. Shawna, and I'll be like leaned up against a Shawna with like a hey, what the fuck? I wish that there was like an eye in my name so the eye could roll up. I'll be like, get the fuck out of here, punch that eye out in the audience, 3D and shit. But these all motherfuckers wrote it. Sidney Green and Seth.
Sounds like
some guys.
A lot of Jewish college boys.
Jewish guys.
Yeah, they comedy writers. They understand my voice.
Yeah,
but I tell you what, actually, I brought some copy here. This some script that's in the script that's gonna be in the show.
Sides is what they're called.
Yeah,
right?
they call sides. I side with you.
No. Listen, these are called sides. Actors get sides, and they go in and they read with the casting director to hopefully get the part.
So and I'm saying maybe my producers be listening to the network, and y'all can maybe end up on my show.
So it's like we helped you and you're helping us.
That's right.
It's like. That's very sweet.
So this is a scene. This is a scene from your sitcom.
This is a scene from Shawna, and you stroke my hand, I stroke your cock. That's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna do it, boys. You take care of me. Yo, I take both y'all motherfuckers like I'm like the Don Weeder motherfucker holding up a belt. What the fuck that thing called with a barbell? With both your dicks. I'll hold your motherfuckers up in the air.
Listen.
Let's read this.
All right.
Oh, no, this is a family show because
it's a family
lot of stuff is you're very explicit.
Yeah, I'm very explicit.
You say what's your catch?
This is a family show. Okay. So
let me set it up. I'll set it up.
Yeah, but you read Mr. Stevens.
Me, Chris.
Yeah,
I'll read Mr.
And Bryan, you read Mr. Danforth.
Okay, now this scene takes place interior in the bank of the day. Shawna sits with the loan manager, Mr. Stevens, who I'm going to play. And here we go. Well, Shawna, I've reviewed your financial situation, and I'm sorry, but we can't give you a loan at this time.
Say what?
You don't qualify. I'm sorry.
But I moved all the way out here to rural Minnesota to take care of my niece and nephew after my sister died unexpectedly, and opening this bait and tackle shop on the lake is the only way I can provide for them and take over the mortgage payments of my dead sister's nice house on the lake. And now you're telling me I don't qualify?
That's correct.
Mr. Stevens, you about to qualify to have me pop a cap in your ass if I don't give me this loan.
Excuse me?
I'm just keeping it real.
That's it. I've had it. Get out. And another thing, if I have anything to do with it, I'll make certain you never approve for a loan here at Great Lakes Reserve and Trust Credit Union and Loan. Good day to you, ma'am. And
just then a kindly man in a suit approaches. This is the bank manager, Mr. Danforth. And I'll play that. I'm the bank manager, Mr. Danforth. What's all the commotion?
Oops, that's you.
Mr. Danforth, Mr. Danforth, this woman came in here to get a loan so that she can take care of her niece and nephew after her sister died unexpectedly and open a bait and tackle shop on the lake because it's the only way she can provide for them and take over the mortgage payments of her dead sister's nice house on the lake, but her credit is terrible, and she threatened to shoot me in the bum.
All right, calm down, Mr. Stevens. I'm sure we can find a solution here. Miss, what is your name?
My name's Shawna. Don't wear it out.
Ha ha, delightful. Say, you look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
That depends. If you ever had an HJ out behind this bank, I give him 3 today. Our girl gotta get this loan somehow.
I know. You're that comedian. Aha, that's it. Yes. I saw you open for George Wallace at the Giggle Room in St. Paul a few years back.
I remember that set. I gave George Wallace an HJ in his dressing room after the show.
Your observations on life as a black woman in white America were, how do you say, off the chain. You made me and my family laugh very hard, Shawna.
What can I say? I bring it to the stage. You gonna laugh when you come to my show.
And laugh we did. Mr. Stevens, approve Shawna's loan right away.
But, sir...
I said approve it! Shawna, you made my family laugh when we came to see you perform stand-up comedy. It would be my honor as bank manager here at Great Lakes Reserve and Trust Credit Union and Loan to make sure that you have the money you need to take care of your family. Because family is the most important thing in the world.
That's right, Mr. Danforth. It is. Family is so important. I think we all learned a valuable lesson today about life, family, and keeping it real.
Say, Shawna, what are you going to call your bait and tackle shop anyhow?
What else? Keeping it real.
Yes, of course. Brilliant.
But with the reel spelled R-E-E-L, as in fishing reel. You really are something, Shawna. You've won me over also. Let's get this paperwork going and get your loan approved.
Thank you, gentlemen. How can I ever repay you?
Your gift of laughter is repayment enough, Shawna. Thank you.
So now that y'all want an HJ on behind the bank?
Shawna, you sure do
yes,
keep it real.
I would.
She keeps it
okay.
real.
Isn't that great? What do you think? Tell me. Now, be honest.
Okay, I mean...
just don't see where it's going.
Well, no, but that's not really the problem with this. You said it's a family show, and you're talking about HJs?
That's right.
Okay, that's hand job,
yeah,
obviously.
but the audience don't know. See, it appeals on two levels. Like Finding Nemo appealed to like kids, but then the adults see the adult humor.
I don't see that correlation. And also, how did your sister die?
She died, and then she leave me the niece and nephew, who I gotta take care of.
Yeah, but okay. Well, it seems kind of sad.
We don't get into that. I just picked the kids up at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, it's not funny, Shawna.
I'm not funny. I say all my catchphrases in this show. What the fuck?
Listen, remember when we were on the first time?
Don't get upset.
Hold on, Brian. Remember when you said the first time?
Right. We should just.
And you said
let's wrap this up.
But no, and you said that we said comedy is more about than just catchphrases. It sounds like you're just excited to have a show and you want to implement your catchphrases in the show.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do. Well,
but
no, but that's not.
Catchphrases are real. They real.
I understand that your catchphrases are real, like keeping it real and all that shit. But oh no, Shawna,
keeping it my
here's another.
real.
Okay, there's another problem.
Right.
This scene is 4 pages long.
It's 4 pages long. Hey, Bryan and Chris, let me stroke off your dog.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that
Stop
joke
it.
on stage.
No, don't. What are you writing down? Don't write that down.
She's grabbing my pants.
Let me read this here. What is it? Subscribe on iTunes to 10 Minute Podcast.
Let go of my
and the
pants.
Stitcher Radio. Hold on, let me grab that.
Let go.
And Stitcher Smart Radio. Hey, on your smartphone. I ain't got my phone dropped out of high school, y'all.
Let go of my pants. dance.
And check us out on Twitter, Tim and Paul. Bryan, come on. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. Come on. Suck my titty. Suck my titty. Suck my titty. Take my titty in your mouth.
Shawna.
I'm a stroke it. Give me that. Give me that dick. Give me that dick. Give me that.
So Hulk, we'll just keep this informal. You know,
Yeah,
I'll ask you questions and
just ask me whatever you want,
So
dude.
the music's going to start.
I love, what is it, rock and roll, dude?
No, it's just hold on.
Oh, here it goes.
Some podcasts are slow,
I'm just going to ask you some questions.
and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
The guy sounds gay,
Yeah,
dude.
come on. Okay, yeah, that's Hulk Hogan. Guys, this is Bryan Callen. Chris D'Elia and Will Sasso couldn't join me in this, but a lot of you may have seen the YouTube clip of my one-on-one interview with Hulk Hogan on
With
the
Hulk Hogan, brother, that's me, dude.
Yep, that was on the Bryan Callen show, and there'd been a lot of requests
dude.
for Hulk to make a.
Yeah, the Twitterverse has been blowing up, dude.
Yeah, they made a lot of requests to have Hulk, who's right here
On the 10-Minute Podcast,
yes,
brother.
Yes, and it's exciting, and so.
But now I'm here, dude.
Right, and so
what you gonna do,
Okay,
brother?
well, I thought I'd do a Charlie Rose interview, one-on-one with the Hulk.
long form interview,
There
dude.
it is, there it
because
is.
your brothers aren't here, dude. Your brothers from another mother, brother.
That's right.
Chris D'Elia and Will Sasso,
Yes,
dude.
we know.
That's my brother from another mother, dude.
That's what we
hanging
said.
on the back of that red and yellow Harley,
That's
brother.
right. Now,
Will
Hulk-
Sasso, dude.
Yeah, Hulk, where did you get your start? I mean, where are you from? And
I'm originally from Tampa, Florida, brother, and I'm happy to be here on the 10-Minute
explains
Podcast,
the tan. That
brother.
explains the tan.
Well, I'd like to hang and bang, and I like to tan, brother. That's another thing I like to do. You need a bit of a tan, dude.
Well, yeah,
Hey, I'm happy to be here on your podcast, brother.
No.
Hey, every time I say podcast, my peas pop, dude.
I know. Why do you call everybody brother? What is that?
Because
Where's
we're all
that
brothers
from?
and sister, dude. It doesn't matter if you're a brother. It doesn't matter if you're a brotherette. We're all number one under the highs of Hulkamania, brother. And all my Hulkamaniacs out there, dude. They've been hanging and banging with me. They've been praying and saying their prayers and eating their vitamins. And now, dude, you've got Podcastamania, brother.
Okay.
You've got 10
I got you.
All the 10-minute pod madness.
Yeah, we don't.
And the Hulkamania and the madness and the mania come together.
I gotta
dude.
ask you.
We could go ahead and take the whole
I need to ask you.
podcasting world,
Okay,
brother. We could come together and shake hands in the center of that ring, dude.
We don't need it.
And take over the whole podcast.
I got you. Can I get a question?
Is it the stratosphere, dude?
I gotta get a question.
Is it the ionosphere, brother, with the madness and the mania?
How old are
together
you?
as one guiding force?
Do you ever stop talking like this?
I'm eternal, brother. Hulk Hogan is eternal.
Well, that's great. How old are you?
I'm 40.
That's not true, actually.
I was 38 years old, brother.
I'll Google you right now.
When I pressed Andre the Giant, I took that big angry giant right up over my head at WrestleMania 3 in front of 93,173 screaming Hulkamaniacs in Pontiac, Michigan at the Pontiac Silverdome, brother. And I slammed that angry giant right through the mat, just like Bryan Callen and Hulk Hogan are going to slam the competition right through the mat when they get their podcast on, brother.
I don't need you making an advertisement. Can I ask one question?
You want to see my chest, dude?
No,
you want to see my chest?
No,
Hold
I
on
don't
a
want to
second,
see.
dude.
No. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Oh, no. Jesus. All right.
Yeah,
all right. God.
That's right. Have a look at the pecs, dude.
Oh, yeah,
look at the 24
kinda
inch
sagging, but
the
you're
largest arms in the world, dude. Go ahead, ask me a question, brother.
Right, well,
whatever you want to ask me, dude.
Well, first of all, you're 58 years old, and that's not bad. I mean, you're 58.
No, I'm not 58, dude. I'm not 58.
I just looked it up.
No, it doesn't say that, brother.
It does. I'll show you. Look,
it.
It says you're 58. I'll show you right here.
It says enter
It says
passcode,
58
dude.
years old.
No, that's not my birthday, August 11th.
Well, that's what Google says. So
Well, it
how
doesn't
old
matter.
are you? You said you're 40 and you lied.
I said I was 30-something when I slammed Andre the Giant.
But you said that you're 40 now.
Let's get your shirt off,
How old
Bryan.
are you? What?
Let's get your shirt off. Here we go.
I'm trying to conduct. Hey, what are you doing? What are you?
Yeah, look at your little pigeon chest, brother.
God
See,
damn
you
it.
got to train and say your prayers and eat your vitamins
It's
like
a theory
like Hulk
sweater,
Hogan.
you son of a bitch. It's cost a lot of money.
How much that sweater cost, brother?
About 200. I don't know.
I can introduce you to the guy that makes all the duds for all the WWE superstars.
I don't want that shit.
All the superstars through the
I
ages.
want my
all the
fucking
capes and robes. He made them for Nature
I
Boy, Ric
don't
Flair.
want
he
that.
made them for
God
Randy the
damn
Macho
it.
Man Savage.
This was the
He made
worst
them
fucking idea.
For Brutus, my brother Brutus.
Fucking-
Brutus the Barber Beefcake, brother.
Would you
he made
shut
his
up?
duds.
Can
he
you
made all
shut
the duds
up?
for the fabulous Moolah.
Would you shut the fuck up?
He made Iron Sheik's clothes. He made the sweater that you see on Nikolai Volkov. He made Hillbilly Jim's overalls.
You've got
dude.
blood
He
coming out of your mouth.
He made Jimmy Snuka's.
You're bleeding
Jimmy
out the
Snuka's
corners of-
loincloth, brother. Junkyard Dogs.
Your
nuts.
nose is bleeding.
Roddy Piper's kilt, dude.
Sir.
He made all the clothes for Classic
Sir,
Sweaty Blackie,
your
brother.
nose is-
Captain Lou Albano,
Your
brother.
nose is
The British
bleeding.
Bulldogs, dude.
Your
The
projectile
Rougeau
bleeding
brothers.
out of your nose.
Hakeem, the African
Oh, jeez, there's
Dream,
blood.
brother.
Oh,
the Big
God.
Boss, man.
I hope you've
all
had your
of them,
shots.
dude. Wendy Richter, brother. He made the clothes for everybody, dude.
Look,
So you just say the word. What's going on with my nose,
You're
dude?
bleeding
Ow.
everywhere, man. What is
Go
going
ahead,
on?
shoot. You got a question for Hulk Hogan?
you-
Hey, I'm really happy to be here, brother.
Okay.
Bryan Callen and Hulk Hogan, dude.
Do you ever
on the
stop?
10-minute podcast, dude.
Do you
Hey, let
ever-
me tell you something about my buddy Will Sasso, dude.
fuck him.
That's my brother from another mother, dude.
You said that
He had a big movie
fucking
come out.
3 times,
The
you
Three
dumb son
Stooges,
of a
brother.
bitch. Look, I'll
Let me
punch
take a
you
sip
in the
of water.
fucking
Hold on.
face. Thank God you're
I
taking
take
a
a sip of
fucking
water.
break.
Because you gotta hydrate, dude.
I apologize
All
for
my
this
Hulkamaniacs gotta
fucking-
hydrate. Let me tell you something about Will Sasso, dude. He came out with the Three Stooges, brother. He was ready to hang and bang, dude. He hanged and banged just like
You don't say a fucking thing, dude.
like the original Curly Howard.
You
And
don't
all of
say
his-
anything.
All of his comedy brothers. That's classic comedy.
There's
and
nothing.
the Hulkster knows a thing or two about classics, dude. I've had classic matches on down the line, brother. I don't care if you're talking about my matches with Jesse the Body Ventura or Bob Backlund, dude, or way later when I took on Bret the Hitman Hart. The best there is, best there was, and best there ever will be. When I slammed Yokozuna through the mat,
Well, what was
I
your-
knew a thing or two about classic comedy.
What was your-
and Will Sasso knows a thing or two about classic comedy, brother. And now he's taking that triad,
don't
just
fuck-
like the Three Stooges, and he's bringing it to the 10-minute podcast.
What was
dude.
your toughest
You guys-
match?
You guys are just like the original. You're like the NWO of
Hey,
comedy, dude.
asshole.
You're just like the NWO of
Can I
comedy.
say one
you got,
fucking thing?
You got Bryan Callen, dude. He's just like Scott Hall, brother. You never know when he's going
Who
to
the
put you
fuck
up.
is Scott Hall?
He's going to put you up in the razor's edge, dude, and slam you right through
you
the
are
mat.
the most exhausting human being I have
and Chris
ever met
D'Elia-
in my
Chris D'Elia's
fucking
got
life.
That long,
You are a
curly hair.
manic,
He's got that
crazy
long
son
hair,
of a bitch.
Just like Kevin Nash.
You don't
Big
say
Daddy
anything
Cool
at
Diesel,
all.
brother.
You just keep
Chris
talking.
Is just like him, the enforcer.
Would
and
you
then there's
shut
my
the
main
fuck
man,
up?
Will Sasso.
Shut
just
up.
like me. He's got the largest arms in the world. Now, they may not be 24 inches. They're probably, last time Will Sasso measured, about 22 inches. And he's handsome as fuck, which is hard to do when you're as funny as he is.
Did he write this for you?
I don't know. We
You're-
got the same mind.
This is
dude.
not an advertisement
Hulk Hogan
for fucking Will
and Bryan
Sasso,
Callen.
asshole.
And now the 10-minute podcast, dude.
Oh,
Just like
fuck.
the original NWO. They're like the Four Horsemen, except for the fourth horse, dude.
Can
They
I
don't-
ask
they
one
don't even
question,
need
you
Ole
fucking idiot?
Anderson or
I want to ask a question,
They
you
don't-
son of a bitch.
They don't need Barry
Shut
Windham,
the fuck
brother.
up.
It's just the
Shut
core,
your
brother.
fucking
They got,
mouth.
they
God
got,
damn it.
they got, get away. Oh, it's choking me, brother. It's choking.
I'm asking you a fucking
That's
question.
it. Go ahead.
Let me ask you- let me get-
I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna hold. And I'm gonna sling you off the ropes, dude. Here comes Bigfoot. And now I'm on the rope. The leg drop, brother. It's in for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the winner is still champion, brother. Hulk Hogan, the champion of podcasts, dude.
I can't read.
Yeah, brother. I pinned you right to the
You're
mat.
out of
1, 2,
fucking
3.
mind?
Just like
Are you out of your
I
fucking
did
mind?
Earthquake, brother. Just
You
like I did
destroyed
Greg
the
the
fucking
Hammer
studio.
Valentine, brother. Just like I did Cowboy
Can
Bob
I
Orton.
ask you a question?
Yeah, brother, go ahead.
I
shoot.
just want to ask you,
You know,
one question.
the fans have spoken, brother. They tweeted.
Oh, God.
They called on high,
You
brother. They
fucking-
said, "We want you to come out. We want you to come on the 10-minute
You don't
podcast,
say
Hulkster.
anything.
We want you to press. We want you to press comedy right up over your head,
You're not
just like
making
you
any
did Ultimate
sense.
Warrior, brother, and slammed him right to the mat. Or Ted, $1 million man, Ted DiBiase,
gives a
brother.
shit?
What do you? Go ahead, brother. You want to ask me a question? Go ahead.
Even feel my torso.
Come on, brother. We're on a
can't feel
10-minute
my-
podcast. It's Hulk Hogan and Bryan Callen. And what's that
Oh,
music, dude?
boy,
Hey,
thank God.
that's my ring music, brother. It's
You
more
are an
refined.
asshole.
Beautiful piano music, dude. Yeah,
Who
brother.
was your? I'm gonna ask one fucking question.
Go ahead, brother.
Who was your toughest match?
My toughest match, dude. It's right here on the 10-minute podcast.
you
brother.
never answer
And
any fucking question.
I want all my Hulkamaniacs out there, dude, to keep on downloading, brother.
Nobody
I want them
gives
to go.
a
I want them to go to iTunes iTunes, dude. I want them to go to Stitcher Smart Radio, brother. I want them to make 10-minute podcast, the #1 podcast in the world, dude.
This is not an advertisement
And
for
when I'm standing
podcasts.
there with my arm raised in victory, brother.
Why would you
what
be
you
standing
gonna do
there?
other podcasts with Hulk Hogan and Bryan Callen and Chris D'Elia and my main brother from another mother, Will Sasso, run wild on you, dude. That's right. Now go ahead. Let's start it. What do you want to ask me, dude?
You fucking-
Any questions off of the hook?
What?
I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I don't know.
What's the matter?
I don't know about your. I don't know about your fucking intentions.
My intentions?
Yeah.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last.
I'll tell you what my intentions
That's
are.
why
You want to know what my
listen
intentions
to
are?
10-minute
Tell you something.
podcast.
My intentions are to
doesn't matter,
bash
dude.
your fucking brains
All right,
in.
listen, that's very violent to begin the show. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk about right now, welcome to 10 Minute Podcast. And what you can do is to help us out is click through the Amazon thing on our fucking website.
If you wanna
and
order
then,
something,
and then
go to
order
the
something
Amazon
that way.
banner.
And I was saying it. And I was saying that.
Okay.
And so then what you can do is you can do the same thing with Gamefly.
Gamefly!
Hate you, bro. Okay? I was just waiting for you to end so I could say hate you, bro.
Sorry, bro.
So,
Sorry.
no, you're not sorry because you always do it. It makes me
Okay.
mad. So, I'm Chris D'Elia.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen.
And we've got somebody who's not with us today, and that guy's name rhymes with Bill Basso, but we do have a guy. And
this is everybody's dad, ladies and
everybody's dad. Well,
Hi,
please welcome.
how are you?
Good, we're
Good.
good.
It's great to be here.
Yeah.
It's really good to have you
Yeah,
here.
I'm really proud of you kids.
Well, thanks. Everybody's dad, let me ask you something. You seem
Yeah.
like such an anachronism, such a throwback
No,
to a time when things were a lot
No?
purer.
I don't know about all this fancy jibber jabber, but I do know one thing.
What?
Is that I'm very proud of what you guys have done here, and you should be very proud of yourselves. And
Oh,
your
thanks.
mother's proud, and your sisters are proud.
Are you?
You look like
And,
you're
and I just
Already?
It's a special thing, and I want you to keep on doing it.
okay. You look very emotional.
But don't mind me. I'm just here.
All right, so-
I'm everybody's dad.
Well,
We understand that,
Let me
and
ask
so-
you. You know, we live in different times
You can
now.
tell by your shirt.
Right,
Yep.
and kids are lost in
Yeah.
a lot of drug use, a lot of alcohol use.
Oh,
Is is there something you would give to the kids out there? We got a lot of 14, 15-year-olds
Like if you were
listening to us.
going to tweet a message to the
Yeah,
kids, what would you be
well,
saying?
If I was gonna what? Tweed?
No,
if
okay,
you were
never
gonna-
mind.
Less jackets, corduroy.
no.
no,
But
it-
listen to me. If you were,
Tweed.
do you know what Twitter?
If you were just
I
going to
know
say, if you're going to say,
Who?
give us a
Shannon,
message.
Shannon Tweed? That
No.
the
Yeah, okay,
woman
if you
of,
were gonna- if it's-
that's the woman of ill repute who's in common law marriage with the fella from
Gene Simmons.
Ace
Gene-
Frehley from Kiss.
No, it's
Gene
not
Simmons.
Your
Gene
older
Simmons.
brother used to listen to that. I don't much care for it.
No.
Now, if I was to tweet, what now?
No, everybody's
if you were
dad.
gonna
Wait, let me
say-
ask the
yeah,
question.
okay, I'll go.
Everybody's dad. Forget tweeting.
Yeah.
Everybody's dad. If you had something to say, if you wanted to say something to the youth of America
Yeah.
today, what would it be?
I'd give him a stack of pancakes and a haircut.
Well, okay.
Get a nice warm breakfast in him.
I don't.
Now give him a haircut.
Is there any
what if it
Don't you
was-
remember, you boys remember I used to cut your hair while you ate your pancakes?
I don't.
I don't.
But
I don't know. But
Come on, every Saturday morning, cut your hair. Give me-
I actually I have a dad.
I'm everybody's dad.
Yeah.
I understand that, but so anyway, so if you,
Do you have any special powers?
No.
Yep.
What are they?
Haircuts.
What else?
You look like you could use a haircut, Brian.
No,
come
I'm
on.
older. I don't need
When I
anybody
sit
to
on my
come
lap. Remember when you used to sit on my lap?
No.
Yep. I'd use your paper scissors to cut your hair, and your mother would come home.
That actually sounds relatable, but-
we'd hear the garage door open up.
I did have something like that in my childhood.
Yep.
But listen, so
But just don't mind me. You guys go
All
about
right.
your. I'll tell you what, though.
What?
I'm very proud of you, and I think what you got here is wonderful.
thank
Well,
you.
thank-
And I enjoy
And what
being.
we-
I enjoy being on your pod show.
It's a podcast.
Podcast.
So, and what we do, and what we do here is we just talk about stuff. You know,
Yeah.
we talk about things that happen.
I-
Like, for instance, we'll talk about the Grammys. We'll talk about maybe something
Wow, have you
happening in
called?
the world.
Have you called your Grammy lately?
No, we were talking about an award show for music.
Oh, yeah.
Did you
No,
watch any
Not-
movies?
We're not saying. Hold on. It's
Last
really
movie
actually
I saw
very
in the
important.
movie theater was JFK. 1994.
Yeah.
I left your mother at home because I wanted to see it by myself.
That was
was 19 years ago.
19 years ago.
19 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris, that's 19.
Wow.
I know you don't have, little about
No, I was
math.
trying
Don't tease your brother, Brian.
But he knows little about math.
I don't know
Dad.
what does that mean. What
Everybody's
are you talking
dead.
about?
He knows
don't
so
slur,
little about
don't slur
math.
your words. And now let me tell you something. Now I want you both to sit tight and listen up. I've been listening to the podcast. And one thing I don't really cotton to is how you guys are slurring your words. You're using lazy language, and that's not what this taxpayers' money's gone to with regard to your schooling.
But-
you're in one of the best districts in the county.
Dad,
One of the best.
Okay.
You got one of the best school systems in the whole city.
Everybody's
I'm
dead.
32.
We're not. You're right. I'm
Yeah.
46.
That's really old.
Hey,
That's
hey,
really, really
hey,
old.
hey.
Hey, what did I just tell you about teasing?
I'm not teasing him. I'm just being honest.
Sit
Why
up
am I
straight. Why are you pointing?
You know what?
I don't mean to
Because
point.
he's a dolphin, Dad. He's a loungy
Why are you
fucking
calling
dolphin.
him
Hey, watch
Dad.
your mouth.
Well, he's a
watch your mouth.
Hey, don't hit me,
Watch
bro.
your
I'm a
mouth.
full-grown
I'll
man,
hit
you
you.
son of
I'll
a
hit you
bitch.
if I want.
Don't-
I
Hold
brought
on.
you into this world. Now
Right.
take you out. I'm
Jesus.
everybody's dad.
Brian, don't call him Dad.
Well, I'm not, but he
Just
hit
fueling the
me.
fucking bullshit.
I know.
Hey! I heard that. I heard that, Christopher.
All right, let's all calm down.
My
All
real
right, let's
name-
all calm down.
Everybody-
Everybody's
call me
dead.
Chris.
Everybody's dead.
I'll call you what I want to call you. Now, Friday at 4. What are you guys doing?
I don't know.
I have a
want you
meeting,
guys to come.
actually.
Well, you're gonna have to push it or move it because you guys
That's
are
the same.
coming to my bowling league.
I'm not bowling. I don't
Yeah,
like
well,
bowling.
your Uncle Mart wants you there. And,
I don't-
you know, his
I don't
ever
have a
since
Uncle Mart.
Well, ever since Aunt Doris passed on, he's been a little lonely, and it would mean a lot for him to see us. So we're gonna have burgers.
They sound like fake names.
Mark Doris. They
Okay,
want to. Well, they want Mart
and
Uncle
Dor-
Mart wants to see you, and we're gonna have burgers down at the league game.
Everybody dead. Everybody's dead. So
Yeah.
I asked you if you had special powers. You make pancakes and you
Yep.
cut hair.
Best pancakes you've ever had.
Is there something you want to say to America's youth? Is
Yes.
that do you feel like we're being steered in the wrong direction as a country?
I do. As a matter of fact, I do. Everybody's not responsible for themselves. I see a lot of finger pointing.
Oxycontin, you think there's too much? Like, what do you think the problems are in the world?
You used to have a little bit of an acne problem, Christopher, and you used some of that OxyContin.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a different
I don't
You'd
thing.
know.
wipe it on your. Yeah, he put it on his face before he went to sleep.
Well,
there. Oh, I
yeah.
popped the mic
It's
there.
'cause he
Kind
likes
of
to get
a
his-
pee pop.
Yeah.
Wilson there.
Well,
So you do listen to the podcast?
Yeah, I enjoy the podcast.
Very cool.
Yes.
And what are your favorite shows? What are the shows you might DVR?
Oh, I
what are
like
the shows you
Gunsmoke,
might?
Barnaby Jones,
Porn. You like
Streets
Red
of San
Tube?
Francisco. I enjoy MASH. I think that's one of the
And those
finest
are
shows.
all-
Mama's Family when I'm in the mood for a laugh. Your mother still enjoys Carol Burnett. We still have the VHS tapes.
yeah, but
Yeah,
So-
we enjoy
and you
Simon and
watch-
Simon.
on the History Channel, you watch all that stuff? or-
It's on. Well, it's on. What are you talking about? Those are shows that are on the 4 networks. 3 networks, I'll have you know.
I'm sorry.
There's the NBC, CBS, and ABC.
Right.
Okay.
Do you know about
Do you-
Fox?
do you-
I don't have cable.
do you own a cell
No,
phone?
Fox is
Do you-
not
do you-
cable.
Do you own a
Fox has
cell
not been
phone?
cable for
Everybody's dad. Do you own a cell phone?
Are you with Verizon? Or are you with a?
The doctor said I needed to have one of those what is it?
Cell phone?
No. He had to replace something in my gutty works underneath my testicles.
Oh God!
All right,
The
well, I
mesh.
don't know what
The
that is.
mesh.
Cells.
The mesh.
Yeah, we're having a skin graft down there. That's none of your business. I had a hernia.
Okay.
Oh, do you ever? Are you
Now,
still
let me ask you guys
sexually-
what you guys are doing on next Tuesday evening.
I don't know.
I'm gonna buy. I actually have to sell a guy my iPad.
You have to sell a guy your what now?
I have an appointment for. A guy bought my iPad on eBay.
Well, you're not a girl. What do you put that up in your vagina?
No, listen to me. He bought a guy's buying my iPad. I sold
that's
it
right.
to him.
Laugh it up.
Yeah,
This guy's
fuck you, Chris.
Hey,
Got
watch
you.
your mouth. I'm just watch it.
Ow!
Watch it.
Ow,
Watch
stop
it.
hitting me! I can say fuck as much as I want. You son-
Everybody's dad. Everybody's dad.
Yeah.
An iPad is a.
Fuck you.
I don't even know how to explain it. It's not what you think. But the guy saw my ad on.
You all right?
The guys. Guys.
Sorry.
He saw my ad on Craigslist.
Yep.
And then.
Which said what? Hot ex-college boy, hot ex-bearded college boy wants to suck your dick to the bristles.
You watch your mouth,
What?
Brian.
I'm just saying.
Watch your mouth.
Everybody's
you
dead.
Watch your
Everybody's
mouth.
dead. I'm just.
You watch your mouth, Brian Robert Roland Callen.
It's not
That's-
my middle name.
Your name is Brian Robert Roland.
Those
after
aren't
your
my
2
middle-
uncles,
That's
Robert
too
and
many
Roland.
R's.
And that's why I want to ask you about Tuesday.
Well, what
because
is-
Can I ask you, why do you say.
on Tuesday we're gonna have your Uncle Roland and your Uncle Robert is passed on now, but it would mean the world to your Uncle Roland if you'd wash his car. So both you guys are going
I don't
over
want to
there.
watch. It's cold.
Hey, everybody's dead.
Yeah.
I make a lot of money as an entertainer.
Well, that
Take
doesn't
that
really say
fucking
too much
car
about-
and
Watch
stick
your
it in
mouth.
a fucking
Watch your mouth.
and stick it in a
Watch your mouth.
fucking
Can
get
you-
off my fucking podcast.
money
you
can't buy character.
You're a
and that's what I want to say to the world. I want to say, don't listen to this. Don't listen to this smut.
What are you?
It's smart.
Are you okay?
It's smart is what it is.
You're gonna die.
It's smart.
Be careful.
It's smart.
Your face is very
You
red.
guys, you want to listen to something? Listen to that Charlie Rose.
Oh God, give me.
I guess that's
fucking
interesting,
break.
but I don't.
I also enjoy. I listen to who's that? Dennis Prager.
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know who that is.
That's some good AM talk.
Okay, well, I don't. AM radio is really not. People don't really listen to
Yeah.
that anymore.
Yeah. Well,
You guys
thanks.
want to get? Would you like some pancakes?
No,
No,
thanks
because
everybody's
it's
dad.
late.
Yeah, but thanks everybody's dad, and we appreciate you coming on. Don't ever do this again.
Why not?
Thanks for listening to 10 Minute
10 Minute Podcast.
10 Minute Podcast.
Why ain't you finishing the show now?
Well, because we want to
You don't
thank
know
you
how to do
guys,
it.
and
So you're not gonna. We don't want you to do what you've been doing.
With this,
We want you to just talk about.
yeah.
We're going to talk about some stuff that we usually talk about, social stuff,
Yeah.
you know, and you just
Yeah.
comment on it. Just
in,
write
in
it.
other words, we're gonna. It's kind of an
like the
ensemble.
podcast.
It's an ensemble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10 Minute Podcast.
And welcome to the 10 Minute Podcast. My name is Chris D'Elia.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen.
And I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right, and we have so Will's not here, and we're just
Yeah.
going to have Arnold here, and
He's kind of a
Yeah, I
guest.
thought I'd sit in, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not the guest. I've been your guest before.
Right.
And I love the podcast, but this time, you know.
You're just one of the guys.
I'm just one of the guys.
and you're just going to add to our commentary and
I'm
just.
just like Will, you know.
Right,
Here
exactly.
with you guys.
Yes.
And that's great, and that's what we've been. So anyway, you can click through the.
No catchphrase.
Right, no catchphrase. We talked about that.
Yeah, no.
So, so basically, click through the Amazon link from our website, and we get a kickback. And then, okay.
there
So,
you go.
but let Bryan do that part. So, anyway, here we are, and what we wanted to talk about a few things.
Fuck you.
I know, right? So, and Bryan, you're not that active on Facebook, though, are you?
No, I don't. I never like. I just can't
You guys
do
on
it. I
Facebook?
have a
Yeah.
I
You
can't
like
do
Facebook?
Facebook. I just.
I
you
love
know.
it.
Why don't you like it,
Because
Bryan?
I read and I spend time
Yeah,
doing things
hey
that
Chris,
matter.
you know this guy reads. You know,
I know.
You, what are you doing? You don't read anything.
No, he
know.
sits in the coffee bean
Hey, Chris.
and pokes people all
Yeah,
day. You know,
Chris.
I don't even know what that means on Facebook.
I don't poke people.
I poke
You're a
people.
poker, you're a poker.
Yeah, I don't poke people.
I do.
Are you on Facebook, Arnold?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Yeah.
What's your thing?
It's just for my friends. You know, it's Arnold S.
Oh yeah,
But
but,
there's,
you're probably
you know-
not searchable though.
No,
right?
no, it's not such. But it's just a picture of the golden bear, the California.
Oh,
It's the
right.
flag. It's just a California flag.
You know,
I
you're-
love California.
I'm
know.
looking at how
Yeah.
muscular and big you are, and I was looking at Chris in
Yeah,
contrast,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
want to call Chris Points.
Well,
Why?
Because you're
Yeah.
just a bunch of points.
Yeah.
no, that's stupid.
No, but
man.
you are. You're a bunch of points.
Hey,
But we're not
hey,
all going to
Bryan.
be as big as Arnold
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger.
yeah, Bryan.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing the podcast, then I get to say something to you.
Go ahead.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, because that's what Will does.
I
so
understand,
this
yeah.
is like the podcast.
No, I understand. But
Yeah.
stop. But you don't need to talk about
you don't
what
want
you're
me to
doing.
explain it. Just do
No,
it.
yeah, just do it, yeah. Because that's what
Bryan,
Will does.
You know what your name should be?
What?
You look like a Landjager.
A what?
Landjager.
What is that?
It's like a very dry sausage.
Why do I look like a dry sausage?
You look like a nice Landjager.
Oh,
well, that's
This is
weird.
German.
that's not a good
Yeah.
thing,
Is that a
right? That's not a good
compliment,
thing.
or
That's
what
you're
is
making
that?
fun of him, right? It's a funny thing.
Yeah,
points,
of
it
course
points.
I am. Don't you know? Yeah.
But I don't know what that is. A
Bryan.
lunchjogger. I don't know
No,
what that
Landjager.
Land-
Landjager.
Landjager?
Landjager.
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 Brian, that's you. You know, you look like somebody stuffed, pork and beef and maybe a little bit of, the horse or pork in there. Then you dry and put it at the Christmas time of the winter, hanging in the shed, wooden shed there.
I don't
And
wanna
it's-
be a
Yeah,
fucking-
you're drying.
No.
You're drying, Brian, with all your cousins and your brothers there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You got it.
Landjager.
Calm
Then I
Calm
boil
down.
up some potatoes.
That's a good one.
Because my wife is out tilling the
Right.
field,
Right.
because I lost my leg.
well-
my leg
You got
is gone.
okay. Well,
How did
so
you lose
hey,
your leg?
gangrene.
Arnold.
And
How did you get gangrene?
This is Austria in
Hold
the
on,
turn
Bryan.
of the century.
Brian, hold on. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
You got him. Good job. So we sometimes we
Yeah.
just fuck around
So
and
you fuck
make
it
fun
up.
of each
But
other.
sometime on the Facebook, how come it's when the girl, they go, hey, look at me, I'm here's a picture of this food I made. Then the hashtag food porn.
I know that.
They're
Well,
so,
that's something.
They're so fucking dumb.
I know that's a little
You
hard.
see,
but,
guys,
but,
I haven't
but
done
let me tell
any
you
of my
something.
catchphrases.
But let me tell you something though. It actually does kind of bother me when girls do that.
Yeah,
because it's like they're trying to be like food is like sex.
Don't say yeah so much.
Arnie.
Because otherwise, listen, Arnold, you have to stop saying yeah, because otherwise he's talking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Go.
I'm going to, but
Okay.
Don't,
you said,
don't,
Brian,
don't,
Brian,
anymore.
Brian, you're adding to it. Just can you just and so you be quiet, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Noise. Shut up, please.
No,
I'm
Brian,
sorry,
stop.
didn't
Please
say
stop,
anything.
Brian. Stop. Easy.
But he has to shut up.
I'm not saying anything.
Hey, you
Okay,
fucking keep saying
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
yeah.
Stop doing it. Stop saying it.
Brian.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, so anyway, so when the girls say food porn, it's like they're trying to equate like food is so good, it's as good as sex, and it's
Yeah.
annoying because it's really dramatic.
Stop saying please.
No, it's
I'm agreeing
Brian.
with
saying
it. Now I'm saying it.
Brian. Brian, listen
Hey,
to me.
Brian.
Okay,
Brian, no, Arnold, hold on. Brian,
Okay.
when you say stop, he just said one yeah.
I know, but
so
it's-
if you say stop
I
saying
can't hear it again.
Yeah.
it's just one regular
I
yeah.
can't hear it.
Brian, you're like
I
a
can't-
Spusseltort.
I don't give a
I don't know. We don't really.
I don't know what that is. He's not good on this.
It's sort of like a flaky cake.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
yeah, it's like a
okay,
cake.
it's not even
you know.
funny.
Hey, you know this guy I saw.
Yeah,
I went to the coffee shop the other day.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
No,
what
that's
you
not
do.
how I
That's what
sound.
you do. How's it
Hey,
feel?
don't make fun of me. I'm a guest.
Why you're?
You
fucking,
just said you're not a guest.
No,
You're
I'm not
saying
a
you're one of
guest.
the
I'm
guys.
like one of you guys. I'm like one of you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, come on. Don't do that.
Okay,
That's
you see how
annoying.
annoying it is, right, Brian?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I
yeah,
understand.
Yeah,
You get it?
Yeah.
So can I replace Will?
No.
No, that's not
Why?
what this is about. Because Will's just out for one time.
Yeah.
But you have to.
Yeah,
If you want to come back and do this stuff, stop interrupting with the
Okay.
yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
annoying, man.
Hey, you know, I saw
anyway,
this guy.
Do you hear us?
I saw this guy in the coffee shop and he had this vest on.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you doing?
Right.
What are you going fishing? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could. That's. I mean,
Fuck
I have a
that guy.
vest. You know, it's not really fuck him. I mean, it's just a vest.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you have a vest?
I have a vest, yeah.
You seem very angry, Arnold.
No.
So okay, you have a vest. So
Hey, you know, it's something else you can talk about on
What?
the podcast.
What's up?
One time, you know, this girl, she texts me and she's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I was like, "Hey, come over. You know,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you come over? Go, you know, watch a movie. I have a movie theater in my house.
Mm-hmm.
I have a movie theater in my house. I get millions of dollars, big movie theater."
Right,
you know?
I understand.
She's like, "I don't want to." That's her. She's like, "I want to go out. Let's go out." And
Okay.
I was like, "Come on, come here. What's your fucking problem?"
All right.
My movie theater's bigger than the movie theater out.
Okay.
It's bigger than that one.
So what's
Sure.
the point?
So what did you do?
I want to see.
So what's the-
So
what's
then,
the-
and then the end of the night, she was like, "Okay, well, what do you want to do?" And I said, "Come on, come here."
Okay.
And she said, "No."
and then what?
You
What
know.
were you
She
trying to do?
came over or
Were you
no?
trying to
No,
fuck
I
her?
had to drive to her house,
Yeah,
to
and-
her place.
Were you
And
trying
then
to have
what?
sex with her?
I was trying to
then-
hit that. You
And
know.
did you go out with her?
I went to her apartment.
And
yeah.
then what?
Well, you know, she has this roommate there, you know, and it's this girl, and she's like, "Hi, Arnold
Okay, but- and then-
Schwarzenegger." And I'm like, "Come on, shut up, come on. Hey, I'm just trying to hang out with your friend, you know. Let's get out of here. Let's go for a drive."
And then
she's
what?
Like, well, then like, we want to watch The Bachelor. I'm like, I don't want to watch the
And then
fucking
what?
bullshit
And so what
Bachelor.
happened?
Then I have to sit there, watch The Bachelor with these fucking bitches.
no
Yeah, why am I watching this? You know, here's this loser here. I've got more money than him in one finger. This guy's got a thimble full of money here. And these are all these stupid fucking whores. They're all like, hey, no, pick me, give me the rose, you know, I want the rose. And I'm like, come on, fuck you. This is bullshit. So I pulled my dick out. I said, look at this.
No.
Yeah,
All right,
this is
so
what you
that's-
want?
that's
Is this
what
what
the
you
sto-
want?
that's the story, yeah.
Both of you, come on, let's do it. Come on, let's go. Let's fucking drive all the way here. You don't even live in Malibu. Take forever in the fucking 101 to drive here. And you got these
you have
guys
to
watch a
calm
fucking
down.
Bachelor.
Please
They're
calm
not
down.
supposed to see because this bitch with the Facebook, you know,
Please
she got
calm
the
down.
stupid picture of salmon
Cut
and
his mic.
kale
Cut his
salad
mic.
that she
Cut
had.
his mic.
And
Cut
this
his
is a
mic.
food porn, you
Cut
know.
his-
Who
please cut his mic.
cares? Come on, let's do it. Let's
Arnold,
fuck.
Arnold.
Yeah, come on.
Arnold,
I'm gonna have to cut your
sorry,
mic.
I'm
All
sorry.
right, so So,
Oh my
so
God.
that
It's
just making
wasn't
me
a
so
bad
mad,
story, I guess.
you know.
So basically, you're kind of like us. I mean, that's kind of what we
you
do.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm just
Not
like you
really.
guys.
He's
Well,
not.
I mean, I might do something
no,
like
you
that.
wouldn't, Chris.
But it's like you try to get a girl to come
I
over
do.
and then they don't, and then you
wouldn't
go to
put
their
your dick
place.
out.
You know, it's
Oh,
infuriating.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
So you know what I did?
Thank you, Arnold,
I
for being
bought her a house.
Okay.
You bought her a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
so
money.
it's like my house
Yes.
now.
Thank you for
so you
doing
have a
this.
little-
So I come in.
A
my,
fuck shack. A fuck shack.
My privates are out. I say, you don't like it? Get the fuck out of here. It's my house.
No.
I take a shit that don't flush.
Is it a big house
Yeah,
or what
it's
is
a big
it?
house. I mean, it's, for me it's not, but
No,
it's
okay,
a
okay.
6,000 square feet
Okay, you have to
house.
calm. You have to
Big
calm.
house, yeah.
Okay.
It's not,
It's a pretty big house for a normal person.
Yeah. It's in between
So
because she
anyway-
lived in Culver City, but the house in Toluca
I understand.
Lake.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for listening to the 10-minute
Yeah, thank
podcast.
you
Really
very much.
appreciate that.
Jesus.
Subscribe to us on iTunes and rate it and tell if Will was here, he'd say something
BryanCallen.com.
stupid like, hey,
Go
yeah,
to
tell a friend
Bryan
about
Callen,
it.
Chris-
Yeah,
Julia.com
that fucking
for our
piece of
stand-up
shit,
days.
Will
Yeah.
Sasso. He's like, hey, look at the vines. Go to our Twitters. Bullshit. This is gonna be a lot of fun, y'all. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I don't know why we keep having you here, but yeah.
Oh, here they go.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long that shit lasts. That's why you're listening to your 10 minutes podcast.
Yeah. And
I
we
just-
keep it motherfucking real. Now play my shit, Will.
Okay.
You just really
No, it's
play
fine.
my shit.
And now it's time for keeping it real with Shawna.
Here we go. My name is Shawna. I'm keeping it real on the 10-minute podcast with Bryan, Chris, and Will. Shit. Yeah, motherfuckers. Because
See,
you did your shit,
I
then
know.
I did my
But
shit.
can I
and
just-
we remix.
I know, but that's why I'm saying you just got to be.
Okay, Shawna,
Yeah,
you
it's great.
gotta calm down.
Thank you for coming, Shawna. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 10-minute podcast. If you're going to buy something on Amazon, go to 10-minute podcast. You know all that shit. Gamefly.
Gamefly.
My name is Will Sasso.
I'm Bryan the Kid Callen.
I'm the bitch, Callen.
I'm Chris D'Elia.
Yeah.
I'm Chris D'Elia.
And my name is Shawna, motherfuckers.
We know.
Can you
Yeah,
just
y'all
talk?
better recognize.
I know.
Okay, we
Can you
do.
just maybe just chill? Just a little bit. Just
The
you know.
queen bee of urban comedy is with us. The first lady of keeping it real, Shawna. Of course, Bryan and Chris, you know her. You guys go way back. It's been a
Yes.
while.
Yes.
Been a long time. I should have let you. Without a dope bitch to step to. that's some shit,
Let's
y'all.
rock him.
Yeah, been a long time. Yeah, but that was also the name of my 17th comedy album.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
Your 17th? You've done- that's a lot.
I had an 8-year layover between my 16th and 17th.
Wow.
Well,
That's,
Shawna's here for a reason today. It's another episode of Ask Shawna. We have asked our female listeners who follow us on 10-minute podcasts Twitter at 10minpod to write in some actual questions. We did this before. It's been a long time. We did it in the summer. Yeah, been a long while. And we got some questions here for you, Shawna. So let's get right into it. I'll read this one. No, I don't like that one.
How about this one?
Okay, go ahead.
How? Oh, this is a good question. At Matrides, Matrides. Shawna got jokes. Ask Shawna how soon do you fart with a guy? Also hate you at Bryan Callen.
wait a
He
minute.
said she says what? Hate you at the end?
Also hate you, Bryan Callen.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what's the question for me though?
Well,
how
it's-
do I hate you? What?
How soon do you fart?
how
with a
soon
guy?
do you
Shit,
fart with a
first
guy?
date. First date. Fucking motherfucker pick you up. Just take a fucking dump. Take an air dump right in this motherfucking car.
No, that's
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah,
not
baby.
good at all.
That
Be
would
like
turn me
that.
off.
He be like, pick you up. Be like, yeah, what's up, baby? You look good. And then be sitting there in that shit. Just be like, you know what I'm saying?
God,
get
that
that
would-
shit out the way.
I don't see-
Hey,
It
would turn me off.
Yeah.
One time,
I would
motherfucker-
kick you out.
Hey, yo, I sucked Don Cornelius' dick and
Okay.
farted at the same time. That motherfucker didn't mind.
You farted while you were sucking.
while I was sucking Don
All right, well,
Cornelius' dick.
All right.
let's move on to the next question. Jesus, at Lolo Vonk, ask Shawna: does Shawna have any beauty tips for women that help attract men? I know little about makeup.
She says, you know, it's a little.
Yeah.
He's good. Yeah, baby. Here's what's up with men. They're a very simple creature to understand. Look at these three trifling motherfuckers. I'm just playing.
Okay.
Shut up. Shut up.
Nobody-
All right.
Shut
Nobody's
up.
not saying
Yeah,
anything.
shut up,
right.
motherfuckers. Y'all know you trifling.
Okay.
Y'all know you trifling. Y'all know you trifling.
I didn't-
Y'all know you
I
trifling.
didn't-
Y'all know you irreverent
Yes,
trifling.
yes.
Yo, I'm going to do that joke on stage.
That's
No.
not a joke. It's not.
Yo,
It's literally
Brian,
not a joke.
Chris, Brian, y'all do stand up with me me. I've been going back a lot of years with y'all motherfuckers.
I know, you knew
What
Bill
if I just
Maher.
get up on stage? Next time I go up on stage, I just go, y'all been trifling.
Yeah,
Okay.
Y'all
but
been
it's
That's
trifling.
just kind of a catchphrase.
whatever you want to do, man.
Yo, here's what's up. Here's
here's
what's up with that makeup and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, wear bright color makeups. Cause like motherfuckers be like, ooh, who that bitch?
Bright
like
color.
my complexion is cocoa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're.
So bright colored.
Yeah, baby. Just get some like blue. See, I got this nice blue eyeshadow on.
Yeah.
I got them red lips look like a rose you want to stick your dick into.
Okay,
You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
all right.
I don't know if that's
Yeah,
like
baby.
what it would
Sometimes
be.
I wear sparkles and shit. That I'm a big sister.
Okay, I got another
could
one.
use like a whole
All right.
bottle of sparkles and shit.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay,
good one. So
move on,
I got
move on,
another
Please,
one.
yeah, let's move
Here's
on.
Becca St. Clair. How can I have a vaginal orgasm?
Well, she sounds like a porn star, so Becca
She's
St.
not.
Clair.
Yeah, she does, but she's not.
Yeah, baby, that's real simple. Put that cock in your cunt.
Okay.
Put a cock inside of your cunt.
No. Please
Yeah,
don't use that.
baby. Get
No.
that motherfucker say,
Please
hey,
don't.
Baller, hey, player, hey, I'm playing with you, motherfucker. Put that dick in.
No, please stop.
Yeah, let me see that
But is
shit.
there anything
Shauna?
specific?
Then
Is there-
say, hey, baby, I'ma pull my fucking hippo shit.
No.
I'll pull my hippo shit apart. You know how you ever seen a hippo in the woods and shit?
I
You
don't-
can't see. Hey, you
They're
ever
not
seen
in
a
the
hip-
woods.
You ever seen a hippo cunt in the jungle?
I'm begging you.
You ain't never seen no hippo cunt. That's because it's under some folds and shit.
I'm
that's
begging
that,
you.
That's that hidden treasure. And be like, here, I got my fucking hippo treasure, motherfucker. Time for you to stick your shit.
Okay.
I am begging you to
Is there,
please
so
stop.
can you
Stop.
be maybe specific about how to have a
Can I-
vaginal?
Yeah.
All right,
But
let's move on.
that dick inside and outside of your cunt.
That's
Please
just kind of
stop
normal.
saying that
And then, okay,
word.
yeah.
I
Oh,
find
I got one. I got
find
one.
it so offensive.
This one is from at Drastic Codian. At Drastic Koshian.
Okay, whatever, please.
At Shawna Got Jokes. Hashtag Ask Shawna. How do I convince my boyfriend to marry me? Don't. You can't. You can't do that shit. A lot of bitches is fucking dumb as shit out there. They be like, how the fuck I get my man to do this? How the fuck I get my man to... Yo, how the fuck do I get my man to make sushi with me? Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about sushi.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about sushi. They give a fuck about one motherfucking
No,
thing.
don't
That's
say.
common. You know how you do that? That's an HJ.
Okay,
You know
okay.
what HJ is?
Yes, we do. A hand job. A hand
That's
job.
a hand job. I taught y'all well. You probably give yourself that shit
No,
in the morning.
please,
That's
you
called-
trifling.
I am
you
begging-
trifling.
That's
Don't
called
say that.
masturbation.
Don't
It's
say
just
that.
masturbation.
Yeah, you know, a good way to get a motherfucker to ask you to marry him is fucking have another motherfucker and ask that motherfucker to marry you.
Okay.
You're very aggressive,
Yeah,
though. A
you're-
lot of guys don't
Yeah,
like that
baby.
kind of aggressive
Yeah,
thing
that's-
where it's
I
like,
mean,
But
I'm
if you
exhausted.
got two motherfuckers,
Right.
excuse me, I just pop my T's because I'm T Papatina over here.
yeah, you pop your D. You listen
Yeah.
to the. You
Yeah.
obviously listen to the website,
Oh,
not the.
how
okay,
you
see,
listen- how
I
the
meant
fuck
to say
you listen-
podcast, right?
Yeah,
You do
how
the-
you listen to a website, Chris? Because that's
I know.
funny.
All right,
Okay,
You
no,
let's
said-
move on.
you
Let's
get it.
move on.
Listen, but then you said something visual.
Yeah, let's
so
get
I'm
another-
like, I'm all like,
I understand. You're doing what
all
we
right.
do, and that's
Let's get
kind
another,
of a
let's
nice
get another
thing. Thank
question
you.
in here. At Shawna,
I'm just keeping it real, baby.
I know.
This is from at KS Bluebird.
What else?
Titties. Should I keep them real or upgrade?
I'm yo motherfuckers. I'm glad you asked. You want? I want you, motherfucker. I want you to read that question again. Read that shits again.
All right. Titties. Should I
Yeah.
keep them real or upgrade?
Yeah. Now you heard that shit, Chris. I'm gonna ask you, motherfucker.
What?
What y'all think? You giving the motherfucker option to keep it real or not?
Well, keep it real.
Yeah,
Like,
you keep it real.
it
Keep them
depends.
big fat floppy ass motherfucking titties.
So what if they're some really
Yeah.
small? That's cool.
Then keep that shit real, but
Okay.
get fake ones though.
Wait,
Get
hold
some,
on.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Wait,
because,
hold on.
Because guys like big tits and shit.
So you're saying if they're small, keep it real, but get
if you
fake?
got big old tits, keep them real.
Okay.
But if you got small tits, do not keep it real.
Oh, okay.
Get fake ones.
Okay,
Then you
well,
get
not
fake
always.
Ones.
I don't
So
have
get
a
fake
problem
ones.
with fake
She wants you to
I don't
get-
have
I got
She
one
says-
right here.
got
10
one.
minute
It's not a good
This is
message to
from
women.
Black Mamba _420.
Oh, geez.
Hate
That
that.
means
Hate
got-
that handle.
She like dick and weed.
Yep. Okay.
She's my soul sister.
Okay. My husband is an older man like Bryan Callen.
Hey.
and
Hey, you got burned.
yeah,
You
and
got
has
burned
trouble
up.
and has trouble getting it up. Any special tricks
Hey.
to get that dick hard?
I don't know, Brian. Why don't you answer this motherfucking
Okay.
question? You old as shit.
I'm
How
not-
the fuck you get your dick hard?
How do you get guys'
What do you
dicks
do?
hard,
What do you
Brian?
fucking
Hey,
inject
hey, hey.
OJ into that motherfucker? How do you do that shit?
I keep in shape.
Yeah.
I eat well.
Yeah,
I
you
am
fucking-
not old, and
What do you do? You fucking dip your shit in fucking vitamin C and shit?
That's
Not that
really
funny.
not that funny.
I'm gonna
that
do that
funny.
joke on stage.
Okay,
No,
well, that's not
no.
going to do well.
I'm gonna do that
obviously.
joke on
It's not
stage.
gonna do
I
well.
don't
She's
know how
writing
the
it
fuck-
down. She's
Look,
writing it down.
Look, let me
keep
answer the question.
your
The,
dick
the fact of the matter is,
hard.
maybe he's not that into you, and you've got to figure out a way to make him into you. That's what I would imagine. So
That's real smart. That's real wise,
Right.
Brian.
Well, when
you know
you
a lot
when you
about women.
well, when you
I
think
do.
about it,
Hey,
and you just
Brian, you know
Yeah.
what?
What?
I like to joke around and shit because I love to joke.
Right.
Because my name is Shawna got jokes.
Yes.
Everyone know.
Yes.
Hey, Shawna got jokes. Hey,
Right, sure.
But you really keep it real.
Right.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
Shauna.
baby, you keep it real.
Yes, he does.
Right
He's
now I
keeping it
do.
real.
I'm just trying to answer a
All
question.
right, I got one here. This is from @MagDut. At Shawna got jokes. Where is your favorite place to go on vacation and why?
Okay.
What? No,
No,
vacation.
not vacation, not where to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. What's your favorite vacation?
I like go AHA.
Yeah, but other people say Hawaii or
Yeah,
or
They got IHOP in Hawaii. She doesn't understand. All right. Well, all right. Hey, Shawna, thanks so much for joining us.
I just don't get why we keep having. I mean, I like you,
don't
Shawna.
know.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, baby. I love you too. I love you too.
I said.
Okay.
I said I like you, but
Yeah, I love you. I
didn't-
love you, motherfucker. I love all y'all motherfuckers.
We
You know
love
why?
you. We love you
Because y'all
too.
are some motherfucking funny boys. I love the 10-minute podcast. I love coming up here in this motherfucker.
Well, thank you
But
for having
another
me.
thing I love about y'all is y'all keep it real.
Right.
Yeah.
You keep it real.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shawna.
Thank
hey,
you
thanks
so
for listening
much.
to the 10-minute podcast. Thanks for subscribing, downloading on iTunes. Please tell a friend about the show. We're on Twitter, 10-minute pod, Facebook /10-minute pod. We're all on Vine, 10-minute podcast on Vine.
Go to my website
I ain't
for
on
tour
Vine.
dates.
Yeah, go to all our websites. Watch our
ChrisDelia.com.
stand-up. And my stand-ups.
Oh, BryanCallen.com for my stand-ups.
Could you sit farther away, please,
From you?
from me?
Oh.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
No, that's not what you're listening to. This is the Steven Seagal Show. I'm Steven Seagal. Welcome to the Steven Seagal Show.
Thank you.
No, not you. Everybody. My name is Steven Seagal.
Yes.
Today on the first episode of the Steven Seagal Show, I have someone who's no stranger to shows.
Bryan.
That was a question.
Yeah, no, I've been acting and doing stand-up for a long time.
Byron Collins.
Bryan, yeah, it's Bryan Callen.
Says here Byron Collins.
Oh.
So that's what I'm going to go with.
Bryan Callen, that was my
What is
real
that?
name. My real name is Bryan Callen.
Is that Korean or something?
No, it's not. It's Irish. I mean, but my mother's Italian.
You got your Irish name from your Italian mother?
My dad decided to name me Bryan, which was his
No,
name
your
of his
last
best
name.
friend. Callen? Yeah, that was. I took my father's
Collins
last
is
name.
not Italian.
Callen.
So you're an actor
Yeah.
or something? Yeah, I'm an actor too.
I know.
Yeah, I've been in a lot
And
of
a
movies.
lawman and
Yeah,
and
I'm a
you're-
police officer. I'm a 7th degree black belt in Aikido.
Yep.
And
I did. I was a wrestler, and I'm a black belt in Taekwondo.
do you think you can kick my ass? That's, of course, a hypothetical question here on the Steven Seagal
Yeah.
show,
Right.
because the literal answer is no. Because nobody can.
Nobody can?
Tell us about your
Do
career.
you think you can beat up most anybody? I
Well,
mean,
I
right
don't-
now.
Yeah, absolutely. Why
Really?
wouldn't I? Let me tell you something that one of my senseis told me, that the difference between fight training and being in a real fight on the street is the difference between swimming in the water or swimming on a mat. You know, heavy bags don't hit back.
Yeah.
This is what I told Anderson Silva.
Yeah, there's been a lot of speculation about
I've been
exactly
in Above
what
the
you've told
Law,
him.
Under Siege,
No, I know.
Under Siege 2. Did you see that one? Did you
I
like
did
that one?
see that one. I did.
Urban Justice, Flight of Fury, Attack Force, Shadow Man, Submerged, Today You Die, Dragon Squad, Out of
Yeah.
Reach, Belly of the Beast, Out for a Kill.
Yep.
You know those? The Patriot, Not Even the Trees, Fire Down Below, Glimmerman, Under Siege 2. Did I say that one yet?
Yeah.
On Deadly Ground.
Yeah.
How about Under Siege?
Yeah.
So I think I know a thing or two about fighting.
I know, but one of the things that I've
Where
heard,
did you get your start?
I got my start, I guess, Mad TV. First time I was out here in 1995.
Not familiar.
It was a sketch show.
What
on-
real shows did you do?
What real shows? I mean, as in drama, or what do you mean?
As in, if you don't answer my question, I'm going to get,
Oh,
kind of cheesed off here. You're the first guest of the Steven Seagal show, and so far it's
I've been in. I mean, I can go through my resume if you want. I was on Seventh Heaven. I was
no,
on
I don't
Sex
want
and the City. I was
to.
on
I want to
Entourage.
talk. I want to talk.
Yeah.
I want to. It's host to actor. I'm Steven Seagal.
Right.
What's the key to your art?
Just authenticity.
Mine is that I play guitar, and I do rock gardens. Helps me think.
Well, mine is that I just write and I get up on stage and I do stand-up.
One of my teachers, a sensei, told me that the difference between taking what you do in a rock garden
Yeah.
and then doing it, using it in real life is a difference of scale. You see, rock gardens are very small.
Yeah.
They sit in little trays,
You speak Japanese, right? I mean,
like a little
was your
food
influence?
tray.
Your influence was mostly Asian. I mean, your Japanese senseis and stuff.
My teachers come from abroad.
Did you ever study jiu-jitsu or karate or
I've studied
boxing?
all of the martial arts.
Did you teach Anderson Silva that front kick?
Yes, I did. I was I was an Aikido instructor in Japan. To answer your question, but if you'd like to turn it around to ask me a question, even though this isn't the Byron Collins show,
It's Bryan Callen.
the teacher I learned the most from is actually from right here in the United States.
Oh.
He's from Michigan.
You know,
And would you like to know who that is?
yes.
His name is Steven Seagal.
So
Is that funny?
well, a little bit. I mean, so you are your best teacher.
We are all our best teachers.
Oh, I see.
But
Okay.
especially if your name is Steven Seagal.
Well, your real name is Steven Seagal, right? Did you change it to Seagal? I only asked that because I did a movie with your wife, your ex-wife, sorry, Kelly LeBrock. Really great
Also
girl.
not familiar. What?
Your wife was Kelly LeBrock. You were married to her.
Okay. I seem to remember something. Yeah, sure.
You seem to remember you were married to her for 10 years.
Yeah. Well, things don't work out.
No, I know.
She's a wonderful girl, but I think the problems in that marriage basically boiled down to the fact that she wasn't pretty enough.
She wasn't pretty enough?
Nope.
She was one of the most beautiful women in the world. I mean,
One of, not the.
So you,
I'll ask the questions here, Byron.
Bryan.
What's next for Byron Collins?
Bryan Callen. I am doing the Goldbergs right now. I have a recurring role, and I'm going to get ready to do Kingdom, which is a show about mixed martial arts on DirecTV.
Yeah, I'll be a consultant. It's an upfront fee of $250,000. I'm going to need it in escrow, Swiss bank.
I don't do any of that stuff. I just show up as an actor, so I don't know. I don't talk to the producers. That's something you'd have to talk
Okay,
to the
well,
producers
I guess that's the difference between your show. What's it called? Kingdom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now there's a good chance it'll be called Shitdom. Is that funny too? You're a comedian, funny guy?
Yeah.
Tell me one of your jokes.
I don't really tell jokes. I kind of more, you'd have to see the show. I tell stories.
Tell one of your funny stories. We don't have a lot of time.
I can't do that. I'm never good with that, when I'm put on the spot.
All right. Well, speaking of being put on the spot, get good with it and do it.
You could do stand-up probably.
I have done stand-up.
Oh.
And I'll probably do it again.
When?
Stop scratching your beard. It's making a stupid sound in the mic and you're pissing me off.
Sorry.
Apology accepted. Don't bring up my ex-wife.
Oh, sorry about
What's
that.
your favorite movie of mine? I wrote a script better than Star Wars, but no one wants to make it yet.
Well, okay. I thought Above the Law was
You
really
like motorcycles?
good. I liked you in.
Do you like
I
motorcycles?
don't ride them. I'm afraid.
I got a
of them.
purple one. What's your favorite kind of food?
My favorite.
I
kind
like
of-
steak.
I like
Do you like steak?
steak too.
Do you want to go?
sometimes.
Yeah. You want to go for steak?
I am so busy.
You want to go to Ruth's Chris? It's the dumbest name for a restaurant ever. What the fuck is that about?
I would agree with you on that.
Ruth's Chris.
It's a really dumb name.
Ruth apostrophe S.
Ruth's Chris.
Chris Steakhouse.
It is a really dumb name.
Why don't we go there? Have steaks.
I
then
actually can't.
Let's flip the place upside down. Tell them it's because their name is dumb.
No, I don't.
Yeah, beat the shit out of the busboys and the servers and the wait staff and the cooks and all that
Why would
shit.
you do that?
Be like a movie.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
How about this for a movie? Steven Seagal's Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, the movie.
Yeah,
Commercial tie-in.
I don't know.
You like blondes, brunettes, or redheads?
I like pretty much all. I'm a not equal opportunity employer.
You like olive skinned girls, like darker
I do
skin,
like
tan?
yes. That's typically what I go for.
You said you're Scottish.
No, I'm Irish, Italian.
You like the sort of like pale girls with red hair?
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Is
like
that what
them
Kelly
too.
LeBrock was? I don't remember.
Kelly LeBrock got beautiful curly hair and a beautiful. How do you not remember your wife of? I think you were married to her.
Did she have like a red bob and
No.
like little thin
No.
lips?
No.
I'm mistaking her for someone else named Kelly then.
How do you not remember this?
That girl was a piece of ass. She was very pale. She had alabaster skin.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
She had a gentle way about her. What's your favorite hot rod? Do you collect cars?
I don't actually. I
What's
have
your favorite vacation spot?
Probably Bora Bora.
Bora
In
Bora?
Tahiti, yeah.
Oh, I got it. You know what else is Bora Bora? This fucking interview. Because you can't answer a question.
I'm doing the best I can. It doesn't seem like you're really waiting to hear the answer. You know?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess with the time we have left, it's the Byron Collins show.
Bryan Callen.
Congratulations. You don't even have to go on to shit them. You got your own show right here, Jack.
Jesus Christ. You know, if you want to be
You
this
can
way,
tell you all your stories.
There's been a lot of criticism about you saying that you taught Anderson Silva things. And
Yep.
a lot of UFC guys.
Yep. Yes,
but a
I
lot
did.
of people say that you've never actually been in a ring and you
Yep.
never did any grappling or
Well,
anything like that.
I don't know about that, but I do know this. I'll arrest your fucking ass. If you ever set foot in New Orleans, I'll arrest you. I'll put your face in the pavement.
I haven't done anything to you.
I'll grind